nuisance.
I don't even have that game downloaded.
God damn it.
Sorry. Streaming
Joey,
now, though.
You disappoint me.
Yeah, it's okay. I helped introduce to you one of the greatest games that's been on this platform.
No, this is not one of the greatest games that has been on this platform.
Definitely not.
Destiny's pretty up there. I mean, not
No.
like for your personal opinion.
It's not in my top 10 at all.
Yeah, nor mine.
We also play Genshin Impact, so your opinion can only be taken so much.
Am I about to get lectured by my mother?
I mean,
Oh, good.
they can't help it, dude. It's exactly what I wanted. Breath of the Wild with, out being Zelda.
I tried it, but I was like, man, this is... I don't know. I feel like people are looking up fandoms of this shit. I just don't want to even be a part of it.
I don't know.
First 5 seconds, it was like, hit square to attack, and she's like, ah! I'm like, oh no, no. She's gonna use her ultimate and be like, hello? No, my bowl's not hitting.
You better not be using the fucking hunter now. You're stepping in some dangerous territory here, dude.
Don't even... My hunter's level 1, buddy. What are you even going off at?
I'm just saying.
All
Don't
right.
muscle in on my turf.
I don't want to muscle in all that shit.
Oh no, you already walked in on my fucking Ronnin.
Sorry, I didn't walk in. I fucking bought you. I bought the house.
Right? You bought it off me.
I got all of the appearances now, like cinders, the 3. So, yeah. Cash check.
Dude, my fucking foot is still killing me.
My arm is killing me. I was on my fort.
It's killing me. Okay.
Did you wipe out a couple times or something?
Well,
couple times.
I was trying to go around the tree in the very back of my yard, and I didn't. I turned away from it slightly, and then didn't turn back enough, nor use my brakes, and I went into the woods.
Nice.
Right into a thorn bush.
Right into a wild Nigel Thornberry. I mean bush.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh. I'm gonna say, are you in the middle of something, Joey?
Not quite yet, no. I was gonna try me a Nightmare Survival if you'd like to hop on.
Luke, join us.
Lucas is... He already said he didn't wanna... 'Cause other game.
Join us.
Plus I'm streaming.
Not even just that, it's...
So, like, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna DC me anyways if I try to do this.
I mean, honestly, I don't really want to do a Nightmare Survival myself. I'm not feeling ghosts.
That's fine. We can all just hang out.
What legend would you like to hear?
Yeah, but that makes things awkward.
For you, maybe.
Let's begin.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, get unawkward. I don't know what to fucking tell you.
You knew me in high school. You know that is physically impossible.
Yeah. Fuck Miss Carrie. Miss Carrie, you ever see this video? Fuck you.
She's my
fat
aunt.
bitch. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's call your aunt a fat bitch.
Nah, like 3 times over kind of shit, but still.
Aunt thrice removed.
Thrice creep?
Well, she's,
sorry,
she's the wife of my mom's uncle.
You just opened a part of my memory that I totally just blackened out of my childhood.
But
The fucking episode of Chowder with that nice ass looking thrice cream.
Oh my lord,
God.
I do remember that.
Fuck. He said thrice times or whatever. I'm just like
Thrice removed.
oh hey Joey,
Do I really fucking want to?
I just
really-
read this thing from Inked magazine. and they said that the future of tattooing might be needleless.
Why is that? What are they gonna print it on?
No, so let me find where it is. Dutch scientists have been looking into a way to eliminate needles, and basically they're going to use basically a laser beam that basically goes straight into the skin.
Is it not gonna hurt?
It's supposed to be less painful. It's more to.
I mean, I see why they want to get rid of needles, but at the same time.
Here it is. The technique starts with a laser that rapidly heats a fluid inside of a microchannel on a glass chip. This fluid is heated above its boiling point, causing a vapor bubble to form and grow, pushing the liquid out at speeds of up to 100 meters per second, 360 kilometers per hour. The jet is capable of going through the human skin, and yet it produces almost no pain.
Damn. See, I see why they want to get rid of needles and stuff, but like, it kind of sucks at the same time.
I feel like that's part of the
tattooing.
tradition.
It's like,
you have to go through the pain to earn the tattoo.
Some tattoos don't hurt at all if you get them in the right spot. Like, I got one on my chest, and I almost fell asleep through it because like it just felt so good. I don't know how else to put it. I was dozing off and shit. It's like, my bad, dude. Like, fucking, let me wake up real quick. Put me to sleep.
Hey yo, hold up. Damn, you're passed out. Just felt too damn good.
Oh shit, sorry guys. How long was I out?
Buy you dinner after this. Damn.
If you fall asleep, they'll wake you up and make sure you didn't like pass out or something. Normally, because they'll be like,
You alive?
They'll stop if you pass out on them. They'll stop. They'll be like, nah, you gotta.
No, they'll just keep going on a fucking.
Sometimes, if they're, it depends on the tattoo artist, to be honest. A lot of them don't like that shit though. Like they'll stop.
Yeah, nobody wants. Oh shit! Nobody wants to tattoo a new key. Like, you know, no one wants to tattoo a pussy.
Tattoo virgins are normally the worst. Like, I'm probably gonna. I wouldn't say I'll probably be a handful, just because of where I'm getting mine. But I know it's gonna be uncomfortable as shit.
I got a puzzle piece close to my elbow, my armpit, and.
Oh
yeah,
God!
My arm was like shaking every time he went in with like the filler, and I was like, man, I can't help that. I don't know. It don't hurt, but my arm's just the nerves.
Your armpit's like one of the
there.
worst spots, dude.
Yeah.
I keep getting.
And I plan on getting it covered too.
I keep getting ads for fucking Watch Dogs Legion, but I have zero interest in Watch Dogs Legion.
But I have zero interest in Watch Dogs Legion.
Well, like, I've never cared for the Watch Dog games in general. Like,
I thought the first one was better than the second one. But...
The second one was cool, but like, it's just not my style of game.
I feel you, man. A game I wish I could get back into is The Walking Dead. I've never like been able to get into movie games. That's what I call them. I don't know what they're actually called.
The Telltale games.
Yeah, it's shit like that. I was like, this is cool, and I beat the first chapter on the Wii, and like, I don't know, I haven't been able to get back into it. I tried playing.
I didn't know Telltale was on the Wii.
Yeah, the first episode is.
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
Huh.
But there was another one I tried to play recently, Uncharted, and I was getting into it, but the later the game got, the less movie part was involved. It was more like shooting, and I was like, I just want cutscenes. Come on.
I just want to watch a slideshow.
You guys ever thought of playing Horizon Zero Dawn?
Yes.
No.
If you like Ghost, and you like really good cutscenes, there's no other way to compare it. Like, okay, the story for Ghost is one of probably the better stories that I've heard in a while in a video game. The only other one before that.
Honestly, I didn't care about the friggin' story for Ghosts.
It's
like,
actually pretty.
It was cool.
Yeah,
it was great.
It takes place in like 1222 or some shit.
Well, it was just one of those things like, it was just so like, it was such a generic thing, you know? Like,
Well, it's a Mongolian war. You can't really
yeah,
put too much icing
that's
on
the
that.
that's why I like fantasy games, because it can be spun however the fuck.
This is a lot of lackluster for a lot of Japanese culture to feel for. I get that. But Horizon Zero Dawn, okay, it's like in the future, and there's like the robot dinosaurs and the super like good.
I mean, I know
protagonist.
this. I know the story of it for the most part because I listened to WoW Such Gaming and their Why You Wouldn't Survive series, and they talk about like why you wouldn't survive, like the Last of Us infection. Fuck, I forget what the actual infection's called. Normally, I remember this shit. Oh well. The mushroom virus.
Yes. Go on.
And he'll go into detail for why you wouldn't survive that, and he goes into the lore of it, and he talked about Horizon Zero Dawn and why you wouldn't survive it.
I mean, it's robot dinosaurs. Hell-bent on murder and destruction.
Yeah.
There's not really much else to kind of
But like
explain there.
Like there's the stealth is so good, and you can like set traps. And if you ever played Breath of the Wild, you can see like all the different arrows that he can use at one time.
Yeah.
It's basically like that, but like you have like
I know.
you set like an electric trap, and then you set like a stun.
I mean, yeah, I've
You're
heard
like,
of it. I don't know. I just
game-
really never cared
It has
for
it has a whole skill tree involved.
The gameplay
And the-
itself is actually really fun.
And
I
the
will say that.
cutscenes have like answers and ways you can respond that'll change how the entire game. Like, for instance, you'll choose a response and it'll say this character is more noticing about your determinants or whatever. So like they go more on that. Instead, if you would have answered something else, that would have just been all casual per se.
I don't know. Honestly, I thought Aloy was kind of flat as a character. She didn't really have too much going for her.
That's why
She
I'm really
had the
not
eye
interested
that
in
she
the game.
found.
Yeah, she had eagle vision. So does,
Yeah.
you know, your character in Ghosts and like literally every other game like that.
We gotta have something of the sorts. That's how these games work.
Right.
That's why they make the big
Hence-
bucks.
Hence the flat, you know, thought of it.
I mean, I get it.
Oh yeah, Ward. I know that Sin didn't really see it. What'd you think of my modded Skyrim pictures I sent yesterday?
I already told you
I
What
didn't
I-
hear.
that. I said they were funny. I mean,
Okay.
it's people getting shot into space. Like, you can manipulate it any way you want.
Dude, I sent
It-
Ayala into the stratosphere.
Good, she's a fucking cunt.
That's Farkas flying away in the distance.
Yes. Farkas is also a bastard.
Yeah. One thing I didn't notice is when I loaded into Whiterun, I killed all the guards, and then I just kind of like filled the entire Jarl's keep with Rasa Shuriken and sent him flying. And when he started flying, his animation didn't break, so he's doing somersaults in the air in his sitting position.
Oh, you sent me Skyrim pictures.
I sent you the shit that I sent him yesterday.
Well done.
How are you modding it?
PC.
Oh, okay.
I was on my computer at my grandma's yesterday.
Oh, I want to play.
There is like no games to play right now.
I have a Flash species race. I'm wearing like the CW Flash suit in my game.
See, there was one race in PS4 Skyrim. I forget what exactly they're called, but they're basically werewolves. And like the
Dark
wild
Brothers?
wolves in the area
yeah.
won't attack you.
I remember you telling me about this one.
And there's just random NPCs that raid places like Falkreath. I watched them sack the entire town, just killing people. and then when they died, it took their stuff, and it was completely overpowered. Because like, some of the weapons took from the one-handed and two-handed trees. So like, the war axes caused bleeding, and then the great axe ones did like critical chance or something like that. And it was just so fucking strong. It wasn't even funny.
But then when I came back out of the Reach, I was going down, like to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw red blips. Turns out, when I kill guards, they turn into ghosts. With my game. Or like anybody that I kill comes back as a spirit, at least once.
Mm.
Then, you know, I had, like, the commuis, so I could send them into a different dimension, and I could send myself there and beat the hell out of them, or send a dragon to go fight some bandits.
Hmm.
I don't care what anybody says. Skyrim's always, like, a game you can go back to.
It has potential if you can mod it.
Okay, if
you have a PC,
5,
yes.
I would love to see PS5 be able to actually let us use, like, PC mod on it.
That'd be nice, but I highly doubt it.
Me too, don't worry. It's just something that I would like to have.
I mean, I always felt like it was a good game for people that are not really big into, like, the RPGs. Or that's not MMO, not unless you play it online, but... It's
That's
like
ESO.
it's like a good way to get your feet wet with those kind of games, you know? The fighting isn't like super insane, but it can get insane if you know what you're doing and where you're going.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, black powder bomb. I'll take it.
I don't know, like, there is literally no games for me to play right now.
Maybe you're just
I'm just
depressed,
going.
bro.
I
seen that meme earlier.
Story.
It was like, you guys ever just set your PlayStation home screen and look at all your games and not want to play any of them? Maybe
Yes.
you're not. Maybe it's not the games are bad. Maybe you're just depressed, bro. I loved it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna think of that every time now. Fucking Archer.
Oh sure, now you bastards are on. Or at least Lucas.
On what, Destiny?
No. Ghost.
I've been on Ghost.
I know. Look at it and I see Lucas on there, it's just like, oh. I wouldn't have wasted time then.
I wish my bank account worked like Joe Biden's votes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'll be one rich fatherbucker. Tell you that.
That's a way to say it. One rich fathermucker.
Yup.
$1720 plague, $1820 plague, $1920 plague, $2020. You know the rules, and so do I.
It's just a picture of Rick Ashley.
I think so, yes.
I saw this post the other day. Hang on, I'm gonna send it to Joey and then I'll read it off.
Well, I'm a little occupied.
2020 has been a rough ride, even for me, and I like it rough. I was ready to use the safe word in February.
I seen one, it was like, crazy how 2020's lasted 16 years, am I right?
Right.
Dude, seriously. I say, sir, hand over your guns. Goest and fucketh thyself.
Yeah, you sent that one.
I know, I'm saying that to Joey.
And Sonic became movie of the year because Nobody else made a movie.
Sonic was still a solid ass film.
I don't doubt it wasn't. But I just find humor and like,
Hey, Ward,
nobody
how'd you like that? How'd you like that? Sorry, Jerry, continue.
No, you're good. I was finished.
Okay. How did you like that Joe Biden meme? I said, everybody take me to your leaders. I was wrong, take me back to my shit.
Right. You guys want to invite me?
I'm in story.
Oh my god, you're useless.
I asked if you wanted to play Nightmare Survival, and we all agreed that nobody else wanted to.
Well, I thought that Lucas was on with you, so that's literally the only reason I got back on.
No. I can leave
Last
this.
time we tried a Nightmare Survival, we felt pain unlike any other.
I could leave this.
I mean, I really don't want to do a Nightmare Survival anyways. When 3 hits and I'm fucked on the floor, no.
I mean, if we both go Ronin, though, won't be as hard or challenging.
He's not efficient as Ronin as well as he is as Hunter.
No.
Well, the Hunter was, in a lot of videos, deemed almost useless in the Nightmare Survival. When it comes to the other parrying characters.
Joey, just remember, I'm used to being absolutely useless.
Hey man, that's how I felt. We were playing with this one guy, and he was doing a damage Ronin, and like he was killing everything, and nobody was needing healed, and I was like, I feel utterly fucking useless right now. Like, I have all this fucking reserve, this mana, or all this resolve,
Set
but
up
it's
for a healer.
It's just a fucking gold survival, like.
Well, gold survivals aren't too bad.
They're pretty easy.
Like, those aren't...
At least for me.
Well,
James
yeah,
and I
now that we have the gear for it.
Yeah, we only went back and did it so we could get the smoldering armor set. By doing all the bonus achievements. Bonus challenges. It took 4 or 5 tries, but we got it.
I don't know if you noticed yet, Ward, but Alexis decided to be a mama tonight.
You said that's the first thing you said when you got to the party.
Yeah, but Ward wasn't in here when I did that.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, just the first thing you said to both of us.
I told you.
Said... No, because I said praise.
Oh.
It's all good.
Oh, dude, I'm kind of like not all here because of the pain in my leg right now.
Take some painkillers, you sod.
What painkillers?
Oh no, go out and buy some.
What car?
We already left the store.
Well, that's just poor planning on your part.
I wanted to go to Walmart today, but I don't have the car.
I went to Community Market, got some ketchup, had bologna sandwiches.
The necessities.
I also got chocolate chip cookies.
Homemade meatloaf and homemade mashed potatoes with baked beans and mac and cheese.
I'm having chicken nuggets and french fries for dinner.
Ew.
That's the life right there. If it's homemade, then yes.
I don't fucking know.
I think Joey would do homemade chicken nuggets.
Oh, you never know.
Well, I've cooked other things, but not chicken nuggets.
How do you make chicken nuggies without making them pink slime?
Ow. I don't fucking know.
I mean,
Don't.
actually, we do it quite often here. We get whole chicken breast. No, we get whole chicken breast, bread it in flour and seasoning, dip it in milk or egg, depending, and then dip it back in flour and then throw it in shortening, or the fryer, depending.
That's chicken tender.
A lot of people have been doing air fryers.
You can do it with chicken nuggets too, dumbass! They're the same thing!
I've never had a chicken nugget that's actually stringy.
Then you obviously, don't eat good food. I don't know.
I never even bought chicken nuggets that are stringy. I've always had tenders that are stringy.
Like, there's not much I can do to help you, like,
I mean, if they're homemade chicken nuggets, they're not necessarily going to be the shape of a McDonald's chicken nugget. They're not going to be a Arby's boot.
They
Well,
can
no.
be.
It may
All
look
you need
a
to do is
little-
cut them.
Yeah. In your case, they may just look like tenders.
Is that a shit ton of Sashimoto banners in there?
No.
Onward!
Andrew929. What's up, Andrew? How you doing, buddy?
Ghost prepared for battle.
Ow, broke my shins.
I managed. Oh yeah. By the way, I managed to get the pinnacle gear for for survival or nightfalls. The 100,000 points.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Did it with a
Nice.
bunch of randoms.
Good.
Did you get anything good out of it?
I'm playing
Yeah.
this game.
I got
Dueling under the falling water.
I've done that. It's a good mission.
You don't remember this part.
Fighting all the straw hats.
Oh yeah.
He's in fancy Ronnin.
Yeah.
armor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ghost was taken out of the battle.
Fucker. Why does he gotta go down?
And if you witness stream, you will witness the streamer being very abusive to his teammates.
The ghost entered the battle once more.
What are they doing? Oh, I'm up.
Kyo Chica.
Gosh.
I hope you understand, it's just a job. Well, I take it personal.
What are you talking about?
Quoting the Ronin that is probably currently fucking him right now.
Nope, he's dead.
I don't know why, but I could not do any of the duels on my first try. I always died.
I had Ghost Stance, full resolve, so I also had my Dancing Fury and my Heavenly Slash.
Well,
and
yeah,
my
that
perfect
also
dodge
do it.
times and perfect parries.
Yeah, that also do it. I did them when, you were supposed to.
I just ran across it. There's no you're supposed to in an open world game.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, story driven. A Ronin is still going to come after you because you killed Ryuzo, it doesn't matter. Just realized that's a spoiler.
Oh well.
Enjoy. I mean, the game's been out for like 4 months. It's your own damn
I was
fault.
gonna
How far
say-
are you in the game?
If you haven't seen it by now, then, well,
It's your own damn fault.
How far are you in the game, Luke?
I beat it.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I
just
think
clearing shit
everybody
out.
here has beaten it.
No, I only got to Act 2.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of got consumed by this.
Well, I would recommend finishing the story, because if you've only just seen a little bit of the story, you can't even just, compare it to
Well,
Horizon
James
Zero
told
Dawn's. Telling and seeing is one a completely
Right.
different thing, my
Seeing
guy.
and experiencing, dude.
I
I think
personally
you just wanted an
I'm not-
excuse to talk up Horizon Zero Dawn.
I'm just
Myself,
personally
I
not into
just enjoyed
Horizon
that
Zero
game.
Dawn. It did not seem appealing to me.
I
God of
get
War
it.
came out around the same time. I mean, weigh your options there.
God of War
Game of the
wasn't-
Year or Horizon Zero Dawn?
God of the War wasn't my choice.
Horizon was
anything.
also nominated for Game of the Year, buddy.
Yeah, but it didn't make it.
Yeah, it did.
No, it didn't.
It did receive accolades for Game of the Year, yes. It was
I'm in the
probably
middle
just
of
a
something
different
now.
publication.
The enemy sent their strongest men to battle.
I mean, Spider-Man won shit. That doesn't mean that it was Game of the Year.
Yeah, but it still won accolades for Game of the Year, did it not?
Gonna chill here for a bit. Alright, dude, do what you do.
Yeah, but God of War won the all-around Game of the Year.
Okay. They're both still Game of the Year.
There's only one big Game Awards, though.
And yet, they're... If that's the case, then how the fuck does Cyberpunk already have Game of the Year when it's not even out yet? Because there are multiple Game of the Year accolades.
Most anticipated Game of the Year? Yeah.
No, it's already receiving ones like Best Art Style and whatnot. Best Open World.
Well, I think that's wrong because it's not even in actual consumer hands yet.
I don't disagree, but you know, they're nominating it as such, so.
Well, those are the retarded Game Award people.
You mean GameSpot?
Yep.
Except they're actually pretty good about it.
Nah, GameSpot lost a lot of my respect with their Miles review.
Yeah, of course they did.
Well, no, not even why you would think they did. It's the guy in the review was like, Miles jumps off buildings with the swagger of a teenage black boy. Like, what?
I didn't realize that he knew what that, was like. Okay.
Apparently, he's also black because this dude posted it, was like, what the fuck, GameSpot? And the editor came on and accused everybody of racially profiling the guy before knowing who he was. And we're like, it's still a bad take, my dude.
Yeah.
Everybody who's excited to be Spider-Man would jump off a building with the swagger of the fact that they're Spider-Man.
Like, yeah, if they would have said, Miles Morales jumps off a building, with the swagger of any other Spider-Man. Yeah. James!
Hey, James. But, like, and I'm like, okay, yeah, he's partially black, but he's actually Afro-Latino.
What's up?
Oh, fuck. Like
That's always something nice to hear at the very start